All right, guys. This is me going on a second take. My first take apparently didn't come properly. So now I'm going to start my live session again. So let's see if this time my live session is... Okay, so my live session is coming up live and properly. So I'll just share the link. Give me a minute. I'll just share the link with others. So probably doing these live sessions, you can't... you can't have a second take. Okay, so let me just start getting everything set up. Okay, first and foremost, guys, why is this loose? I hate when things are loose. Hi, Ketan, how are you doing, man? Okay, so first and foremost, I just want to share with you guys what is the agenda for today. The agenda is my opinion, the subjects, the topics that I'll be speaking to you about. The topics are my opinion about MentorBox. MentorBox is a educational program that seems to be marketing itself. So people want to know what is my opinion on MentorBox. Hi, Jins, how are you doing? Joel, Jake says morning. Hey, hi, Joel. Then we have Ketan who says hello. Hi, how are you guys? Okay, then I'll also discuss about life coaching and branding. I'll discuss with you step-by-step strategies, how to break up without hurting anyone. I also got this question, why do I admire Hitler? Apparently people want to know, why do I admire Hitler? Then another question about getting up in the morning, why? Principles of overcoming temptations and principles of the average of 5 friends. Now later on I'll be uploading this on YouTube. So what I'll be doing is the timestamp. The timestamp I'll be putting up down below so you know which subject is at which minute. So in the description box below, you'll come to know this. And as I'm speaking to you, as I get questions, I'll be answering them live. So let's go on with the journey. And guys, let's keep it a little informal. And let's go out somewhere because normally I sit here. Today we'll be going out. So Jins is saying, yes, I saw MentorBox and they're asking me to buy it. Don't do that. I'll give you suggestions, techniques, the plus points and minus points as to whether or not you should go for MentorBox or not. So let me go outside first. Today I'll be sitting outside because today outside is a nice place to be. Because normally I sit in my room. You know, it's kind of too much when you sit in a room. So today I'm sitting here. You can see my dogs at the back. So Bobo, come Bobo, Bobo, come. Bobo, Bobo, come Bobo. This is my Bobo. And this is my Shoshi. You can see Bobo and Shoshi. Bobo, Shoshi. So we will do the educational session with my doggies. What, Bobo? I'm here. Don't be afraid. Okay. Nice, Bobo. Okay. So, listen. So Atul says, ever thought of being featured in masterclass? No, there's no need for that. Okay. So let's quickly move on to our sessions, guys. Today, what I'll do is I'll be addressing all these topics and just keep it informal. There's not going to be any second takes. So if I mess up or if I fuck up, like they say, just excuse me for it. Okay. So first question is about MentorBox, and you can put your questions here as I'm speaking to you. Please ask me your questions. I'll answer them. Amal says hi. Hi, Amal. Okay. So first and foremost about MentorBox. MentorBox, if you know, MentorBox has been advertising. Hey guys, and one more thing. As I'm speaking to you, do share this video link on your Facebook page. So I get a few more guys who like me and maybe I might get a client. It'll be good if you can support me on this. Like my video and do comment on it. It always helps. Okay, so coming to MentorBox. Now MentorBox, I saw the MentorBox ad which started off with, do you know that a CEO reads more than 60 books in a year? Okay, and following that they say, oh, if you want to achieve success you need to read 60 books a year or be like those people who read 60 books. Hey Bobo, come. You want to come here? My doggies are here. Okay, nice Bobo. Okay, so they say that you need to read 60 books if you have to achieve success. Now here's the thing, okay, MentorBox is not the first ever enterprise that has started or venture that has started to give knowledge. If you check, one of my favorites is Blinkist. Blinkist it gives you audio reviews of the book, which you can check anywhere and everywhere. Blinkist is there. And if you don't want to spend money and you want book reviews, go to YouTube. Just type YouTube and type YouTube book review. Book review. If you type book review, you get a lot of people who give book reviews for free. Some of the popular ones are Book Review Video Club, Book Review Productivity Hacks, and there are a couple of those guys. I'll send you the links. Even if you check RSA, they also give you book reviews with video animations for free. So honestly speaking, I don't think you should spend money on going for any of these book review kind of offers that they give you. You do not need book review offers. If you really want a book review offer for free, just go on to YouTube, type book review. You will get tons of people who give you book reviews for free. And if you want a written book review, hi Nasser, Nasser says hi, hi Sagar, Sagar says hi. So if you want a book review for free, DJ Shab, all famous people, Dwayne Pereira, Dilip Thomas, how are you guys? So if you want a book review for free, just go to YouTube, type book review, you'll get book reviews for free. If you want to read a book review, just type the name of the book and type book review. You'll get it for free. Another hack, Dwayne says you lost weight. Yeah, I lost 23 kilos, man. And if you want book reviews which are authentic, just go to Amazon.com. In Amazon.com, you'll get book reviews by people who have actually read the books. You can check the plus points, you can check the minus points. You can check 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are the book reviews that they'll give you for free on Amazon.com. Check news book reviews by newspaper articles. Check video reviews on YouTube. Just type book review on YouTube. And if you go on Google and you type book review for the name of the book, you'll get most of these book reviews which are done for free. So I've just given you a hack option instead of going for MentorBox. MentorBox is just another business. Remember this, these are all business strategies for people to make money. If you want to go for MentorBox, go ahead. If you ask me which is my highest recommended paid book review subscription, I would say that is Blinkist. Blinkist, I think, charges $9. I'm not too sure. I paid them up for a year. And see, here's the thing. You listen to a book review one day, you listen to a book review the second day, you listen to a book review the third day, but after that, you'll just forget about it. So, whatever money you pay for the book review, you'll not actually pay attention. So the first basic advice I'd give you is just go to YouTube, type book review, go to Google, refine the search into news and type book review by news by news reporters. Go to Amazon.com. You'll get book reviews for free. And last but not the least, I'll give you a couple of links in the description below later on when I upload this to YouTube. Productivity hacks, YouTube book review club, YouTube that is video reviews of books. You get so many of them. And even Eva Marshall or something his name is, he gives all the book reviews. So please don't spend your money, don't waste your money. Book reviews are there for free. So that's the first part about book reviews. Let me see, the second topic which I got was with regards to life coaching. Okay, now apparently because I'm a coach or a strategist or mentor, many of them, how are you? Many of them have started to ask me as to, Naomi, how are you doing, Naomi? It's nice to see you. Hope everything is going fine for you. So, where's Bobo? Bobo, Shoshi? My dogs are gone here. Come here, Bobo. Come, Bobo. Shoshi. Nice, Shoshi. These are my doggies. Okay. So, people were asking me about life coaching and proactive coaching. See, here's the thing. Anybody can be a life coach. Anyone can be a strategist. Anyone can be a coach of anything. You want to be a life coach, motivational coach, inspirational coach. You can be any coach you want, okay? One guy, he doesn't even have a job, and he was telling me, Sanjeev says, hi. Hi, Sanjeev. How are you doing? So one guy told me, I don't have a job, Loy. I want to be like you. I want to be a life coach. I want to be a coach and inspire people and motivate people, fine, you can do that. Anyone can do that. You don't need any qualifications. In fact, I've even met a guy who was working as a welder, and Felix Josmon joined, who was working as a welder, and he decided to be a coach. So anyone can be a coach, anyone. There was another guy from Bombay who was working for, I don't know whether it's IBM or some other company, and he told me, Eloy, I'm going to lose my job and I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a blogger, I want to make money. Now, let me tell you the truth about YouTubing and blogging and all that. So first and foremost is, anyone can be a life coach, coactive coach, a career coach, motivational coach, sports coach, whatever. But before you do become a coach, remember this, it's all a business. It is not just one day you decide to become a coach and you can become a coach. You need to work hard. I read 100 pages every single day. I study courses related to internet marketing, Photoshop, video editing. I'm doing that right now. I also have my coaching program. These four, I do 4 hours of training every single day. And I've been doing this for the last, I think, 7 years. Okay. Every single day I study and learn for 4 hours. I spend right now, because the traffic on my website has increased, I have to pay monthly. I have to pay for YouTube marketing. I have to pay for website marketing. I have to pay for a new server guy. I have to pay for my new course that is on Photoshop. I have to pay for my new course that is on video editing. I have to pay on, which I told you before, I paid 1 year for my coaching program for to my advanced coach. I have to pay the guys in India who are busy, marketing and liking and commenting on my social media posts. So there is an expense involved. I spend roughly close to $2,500 every single month just to market my online presence. So it's a business. It's a business, okay? And you can't start coaching someone about their life if your life is not in place. You can't start coaching someone about being a bodybuilder or a fitness guy if your body is not fit. But let me check which are the comments. Okay. And you can't coach anyone about their career if your career is in shambles. So anyone can be a coach, but end of the day, it's business. And remember this, I'm being very honest and upfront with you. Not everyone is. I'm not interested to change the world. I'm not here to give you service for free. I'm not here to make this world a better place. I'm here to make money. So I make money if I provide value to you, and you will pay me money only if you see value. Like, for example, this morning I had a gentleman from Canada who paid me $150 just to talk to me. After he spoke to me, I got another client from the United States who paid me $500 to speak to her on a corporate or professional issue. So this morning I made $650 just by talking. Now, people are not stupid to pay me money just to talk to me. People are not stupid. I need to give them value. And sometimes I go a little bit extra just to make sure that my clients are happy. And now, for example, now what I'm doing, this video, I'm sitting here and I'm doing this video. If you actually see, you might think, oh, Lloyd just took the camera and he's talking. No. See, for example, if you see I've shaved, okay, I've shaved, my face is clean. I had a bath for literally 45 minutes to keep myself fresh. I made sure that I drank espresso. I made sure that I finished off 20 minutes of meditation. I made sure that I took down notes. You can see here, this is my black book of ideas. I wrote down the topic which I was going to speak to you about. Ah, baby, you're going? Yes. Yeah, she's my wife. She's my wife. Okay, this is my wife. And you can see my wife, she is pregnant, okay? You can see this area is completely clean. My wife cleaned the complete area. She supported me. You're going? Drive safely, baby. Okay. Okay? Drive safely. Okay? Okay. Don't eat too many chocolate. Okay? Bye. Give me Gigi. Okay. So, my wife cleaned the place. She put water, she mopped it, and then we kept everything. There were a lot of, our laundry was kept up here. So we cleaned everything up. So just for this video that looks very casual, there was a lot of planning that went into it. And you need to understand that I needed to be in the zone in order to create this video. I can't just create this video, just wake up in the morning and do it. So, hey Abdul, how are you doing, Rauf? Say hi to her. Baby, Rauf, my friend Rauf, he says hi. Wait 1 minute, let me show my wife. Baby say, baby say hi to Rauf. Hi.
Hi, Rauf.
Okay, hi Rauf. Okay, so she says hi. Okay, drive safely, baby. So what I'm trying to tell you is, just for this casual little video that looks very casual, there was a lot of preparation that took place. In fact, if I actually calculate, thanks to my wife, I was able to get ready within 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. But if my wife was not there and I had to do this video by myself, hey Bobo, what are you doing? Okay, so if my wife was not there and I had to do this video, it would take me close to 3 hours. 3 hours. Wait, my wife is going. Okay, baby, drive slowly, yeah? Okay, bye, baby. So that's my wifey. Okay, she's going. So, 1 second. Cancel, 1 minute. Let me camera. Okay, so the point I'm trying to tell you is, even for this casual video, I had to be in the zone. I had to be in the frame of mind. My house had to be clean. I couldn't show you a dirty floor. Doggy, don't piss. Okay, they keep pissing and pooping. And I had to write down the points. I had to know what I had to do. And when I'm speaking to you, if I don't give you value, you're not going to keep following me, guys. If I have to attract your attention, I have to work harder than you. I have to read more than you. I have to research more than you. I have to discipline myself more than you. I mean, why the hell would you want to follow me if I'm just like the rest? Sujit Sukumaran has joined in. By the way, those of you who do not know, Sujit Sukumaran is a very young man. He is very successful as a speaker. He was the youngest, and he still is the youngest district officer for Toastmasters. He is a professional speaker, leader, and yeah, so he is pretty successful. So even for him to achieve success, he had to work hard. So Ketan says that sounded like a muscle car at first. It's not a muscle car, man. It's just a small scooter. So the point I'm trying to tell you guys is, everything takes a lot of effort. Even if today I'm sitting down in Koh Samui on the island of Samui, and I'm sitting down, I get paid every day. I get paid $500 to $1,000 to sometimes 100 just for talking to people. It's because I've worked hard, and I have to work hard every single day. In fact, I will be sitting down for a week, 1 week of meditation, and I'll be planning out my strategy for 2018. I'll have to pay the guys in advance for 2018. I'll have to buy the books. I've already made a list of the books that I have to purchase for 2018. Koshi Simon says, hi. Hi, how are you doing, Koshi? So it's a lot of hard work. So if you're planning to be a coach, if you're planning to be a trainer, a life coach, coactive coach, business coach, fitness coach, internet marketer, YouTuber, you need to work really hard. You need to work really hard. All these guys who come up online and say, I'm going to share with you the secrets to become rich and famous and success, that's all bullshit. These guys who are telling you, oh, I'm successful, I'm earning millions of dollars, let me show you for free, give me your email address. When you give your email address, you're giving your contact details for them to bombard you with emails. And then they'll tell you, I will teach you how to become rich and successful, or I'll teach you how to increase your email by 500%. I'll teach you how to get a 400% conversion rate of clients. But for that, you have to subscribe. Subscribe $9.99 per month. Listen, these guys are becoming rich only because you're paying them money. You don't pay them money, they are not rich. And if a guy is really rich, really successful, really rich, you think Bill Gates has an online training program, you think Mark Zuckerberg has an online training, you think Richard Branson has, oh, let me tell you how I became rich, subscribe to my program, $97 for 1 year. Come on, this is all bullshit, man. These guys become rich because you pay them money. Use your brains. These guys become rich because you pay them money. And because you pay them money, they are able to rent out an expensive Lamborghini, or rent out an expensive house, or rent out an office and take a video team and show them, oh, I'm living the life of my dreams. I'm sitting in the sun. Oh, I'm getting a tan. I'm drinking coconut juice and I'm making tons of money. Listen, guys, grow up. Okay, grow up. There is no easy money on this planet. Okay, speaking of easy money, now comes to Bitcoin. Now, let me drink coffee first. One. Now, Bitcoin. Dilip Jaswani and Pranav have joined in. Hi, guys. Now, I'm sure there are a lot of you guys who love Bitcoin. Okay, let me move my ass a little bit. I'm sure there are a lot of you guys who love Bitcoin, who are fans of Bitcoin, who want to tell me, oh, Lloyd, Bitcoin is the future, Bitcoin is big, and Bitcoin is this, and Bitcoin is that. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you with logic. Okay, with logic that Bitcoin is bullshit. Bitcoin is just a hype. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Listen, I know that many of you believe in Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin, oh, all that Bitcoin bullshit. Okay, now, first and foremost, I'll give you logical reasoning. First and foremost, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. I totally agree. Okay, totally agree. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Okay, Bitcoin is virtual. And Bitcoin is when, peer-to-peer. I want to buy something, so I give my Bitcoin to that person. That person gives a Bitcoin to me. Gives me something of value. Okay. Now, until now, everyone has been talking about Bitcoin. Okay. Until now, everyone has been talking about Bitcoin. But have you noticed something? That nobody is buying anything with Bitcoin. Nobody is buying. Why nobody is buying? Now, let's say, for example, I have a Bitcoin. I have one Bitcoin. Today, it's $10,000. Tomorrow, my Bitcoin is $11,000 value. After 2-3 days, it goes to $12,000. Now, do you seriously think I'll spend this Bitcoin and I would buy, let's say, one Bitcoin? With one Bitcoin, I can buy, let's say, a motorbike for $11,000. But then I'll think to myself, shit, why should I buy one Bitcoin and buy $11,000? Instead of that, let me wait until my Bitcoin is like $50,000 or $100,000. So instead of buying one motorbike, I can buy 10 motorbikes, 10 bikes in one Bitcoin. So what everyone is doing is everyone's buying Bitcoin, nobody's spending Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin, everybody's investing. Everyone's investing with a hope. Oh, I invested $10,000. I will wait till I get $20,000. When they reach $20,000, they think, oh, I have $20,000 now worth one Bitcoin. Let me wait till it becomes $30,000. Now they will keep waiting until everyone hopes and believes that one Bitcoin is equal to $1 million US. And even after it reaches 1 million, they will wait for it to go 10 million. Now, when you have every Tom, Dick and Harry, a barber, when you have a beautician, when you have a gardener, when you have even students in India who stay in a small little house, who don't have a career, who don't have anything, they are investing in Bitcoin. It reminds me of the property boom that took place. You know, when the property boom took place, the sub-mortgage prime, every barber, every gardener, every plumber, even a prisoner, everyone was talking about investing in property because the banks gave them loans easily. They were able to invest in the house, and they were promised, oh, you can rent the house, you can make millions, and the property will go up. Eventually, the bubble exploded. The same thing is going to happen with Bitcoin. Nobody's spending anything, nobody's buying anything. Everyone's just investing in Bitcoin. Okay, they're investing, hoping that, if they invested $10,000, it should become $20,000, it should become 30. And here's the thing, here's the most simple logic that I'll give you. Can you please explain to me what are you doing that is adding value to Bitcoin? What are you doing? Let's say, for example, I'm in an office, I want to earn money, okay? I need to work hard in order to make, let's say, $10,000 a month. Then if I want to make $20,000 a month, I need to work maybe 2 jobs of $10,000 each. Here, you just put in your money. Do nothing. Sit down and look at the screen. You invest money, sit down and look at the screen and hope that it goes up and up and up. So it's like I have a money that instead of being kept in a bank that gives me, let's say, maybe 1% interest, now people are like, okay, let's keep the money in the bank, and instead of 1% interest, let me get, 10,000% interest. Guys, wake up. Please wake up. The only people who are going to make money are the people who are convincing you to join into this scam. They will take your money one fine day. What's going to happen is the Bitcoin bubble will burst. You will lose all your money. And the only ones who made money are these people whom you have given the money. And the best part is you cannot even locate who you gave your money to. Think about it. You're not using your brains. Can you locate the person who you've given your Bitcoin, who you have given your money? You cannot locate. So you people are being stupid. You're giving your money for free to someone who you cannot locate, and one day if he disappears, it's gone. Another thing, the second reason why Bitcoin is going to fail, there's no government regulation. And when there is no rules, when there are no regulations, you think people are going to behave in an ethical manner? Let's assume in your country there are no more rules. Okay, let's assume, for example, in the Middle East, there are no more rules to driving. People can drive if they respect each other. You think people are going to drive safe and secure? No. They're going to drive so recklessly. They're going to break rules. They're going to cross a yellow line. They're going to cut you in between. They're going to do crazy things. And what you're going to do is you're going to end up in a society filled with, crimes. Now, Dilip says there's a Bitcoin card which you can spend as normal debit cards. Fine. Go ahead and take it. See, here's the thing. I don't have anything with Bitcoins. Go ahead and do it. Okay, go ahead and do it. Put your money. But remember this, like every other investment, if you put in your money, you will lose it. Okay? And here's the thing. Here's the biggest logical statement that I'll ask you. If you have, let's say, one Bitcoin, which is $10,000 today, and there is a possibility that that one Bitcoin will become $100,000. From $10,000, it's going to be $100,000. Would you seriously be an idiot and spend that one Bitcoin? Impossible. Nobody would want to spend it. Everybody wants easy money. So that is the reason why Bitcoin is going to fail. And here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Nobody's spending, everyone's investing, and you're giving it to a person who you cannot locate, who you cannot find out. And see, every technology on this planet has had hackers. It is impossible to have a system that is foolproof. If a system is foolproof, the CIA, the FBI, they would have had it. If their system can be broken, you think peer-to-peer it cannot be broken. I'm just visualizing. This is the fact. One day, somebody is going to create a virus. One day, somebody is going to create a virus or a Trojan, something that will infect everybody's PC except one. And this guy will make sure that he takes all the Bitcoins, he takes all the value, he encashes on it, and he vanishes. But the fact is, you're not going to, you're not going to listen. So please go ahead. I don't say anything. Sanjeev says the point is making you can use it, but nobody's spending. It's true. Yeah, that's a fact. Because if I invested, if I had a value, if I, let's say, for example, I'm just showing you. Okay, let me give you an example. Now, this power bank is worth $100. Okay, this power bank is worth $100, and I checked the price today. It's $100. After 2 days, I checked. It's 107. After 2-3 days, I checked. It's 115. So I'll keep waiting until it goes high. So nobody's going to sell, guys. So please, for those of you who want to invest. But mark my words, you'll remember what I said. You are going to lose every single penny that you put, and the winners are going to be just the 1%. The 1% who are smart, who know how to play with the system. They're going to be rich. So there is no easy ticket to be rich here, guys. When will you grow up? There's no easy way to become rich. And it's so stupid. You put your money in some place, you sit back, from $1,000, it's going to be 1 million. Have you any time met anybody who promised you this? Now all of a sudden Bitcoin is going up. It's all bullshit, yeah. People don't use your brain. Everyone's like sheep. So continue. I wish you all the best. I hope you make millions of dollars. Next one. Step by step, the question was, how do you break up with someone? Okay, for somebody who wants to break up with someone, here's the tip that I'll give you. I gave a tip to a young man today. He wanted to break up with his girlfriend or his wife. Obviously, I won't give you the clues. If you want to break up with someone, let's say, for example, I was your boyfriend or sorry, I'm a boy, of course, I'm not a girl. Let's say you're in a relationship and, sorry, I'm not a girl. Okay. Let's say you're in a relationship and you want to break up with someone. If you tell the person, I love you no matter what, I'll die for you, I'll be with you forever. And you tell them every single day, I'm going to be with you, I'm going to be there. Pranav says it's going to be danger than a dot-com bubble. Yes, absolutely. Trust me, you're absolutely right. So let's say you're in a relationship and you tell the person, I will be with you no matter what. And you do this every day for 1 year. One fine day you tell them, listen, man, I have found somebody else who I want to marry. We need to break up. the person will have a shock. They might end up going in a shock. They might end up hurting themselves, harming themselves, killing themselves. So if you want to break up with someone, or you want to break a contract, or let's say you're in your house, you want to move away from your house, you want to do something that is drastic. Okay. Rahul said highly professional hackers made off with 4,700 bitcoins from leading miner Bitcoin exchange said 5 days ago. Yeah, Bitcoin is a farce. Liam Diak, hi man. Bitcoin, listen man, you guys are stupid. Just don't get into it. Okay. So if you want to break up from the relationship, it's very simple. Tell the person, this is one thing which I used to do when I was a playboy. If you want to break up with someone, always give them the vague clause. What do I mean by the vague clause? Let's say, for example, I were to get into a relationship. I'll tell them that, you and me will be together. But the day we have to break up, let's make sure that we break up on proper terms, on good terms with proper communication. So what you have done is, you have not told the person, I'm going to be with you forever. You have already put the seed of doubt that if in case we break up, we'll break up on good terms. And then every week, just keep telling the person, what if we would break up? What if we would break up? Keep talking about the breakup. Then after 2 weeks, say, tell me one thing. If we did break up, what would happen? Then person say, are you seriously trying to break up with me? No, I just want to know the possibility. What would happen? So here what has happened is you have already sowed the seeds of doubt. And if you keep doing it week after week, month after month, and you do it for a year, the day you actually tell the person, I'm going to break up with you, they're not going to be in a state of shock. So this is the easiest way to break up, both from a contract, business contract, relationship, whatever. Okay, so this is one effective strategy, because one of these guys who took my advice wanted to know how he could break up with his girl, because his girl was sticking to him like glue. Even sometimes if you have a guy and he's not ready to leave you, what do you do? So this is a good strategy. Hi off, how are you doing? Next one, see my doggy is sleeping here. He's bored of my talk. Next one is, okay, now this is a question that was asked to me about getting up in the morning. What are the strategies? How do I get up at 2 o'clock every single day? What time do I sleep? Don't I feel sleepy? How am I so disciplined? What, Bobo? Okay, nice, Bobo. Okay, nice. Okay. So, here, let me answer this question. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, so how do I get up in the morning? Now, here's the thing, okay? Let's say, for example, you have an employee. Who tells you, if I were to come at 9 o'clock, you're paying him per hour, okay? You're paying him per hour. Per hour, you're paying him, let's say, $10. So he tells you, if I come at 9 o'clock in the morning, I will achieve, 40% of your task. So overall, you'll have to pay me for 3 hours. But if I come at 9 o'clock in the night, you just have to pay me for 1 hour, because I'll finish 100% of your task. So the guy tells you, you have two options. Either I come 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the night. If I come 9 o'clock in the morning, it'll take me 3 hours to complete the task. And if I come at 9 o'clock in the night, oh, my wifey, hi, neat pa. Okay. If I come at 9 o'clock in the morning, it'll take me 3 hours to complete. If I come 9 o'clock in the night, it'll take me 1 hour to complete. So in the morning, you'll end up paying this person $30. In the night, you'll end up paying this person only $10. So obviously, you being a smart guy, you'll tell the person, okay, don't come in the morning, come in the night, because it's better you pay me less. Let me give you another example. Let's say if I tell you, listen, I want to talk to you, but for talking to you, if I talk to you at the time you like, I will charge you, let's say, I'll pay you $500. But if I talk to you at the time I like, okay, not you like, I like, I'll pay you 5 times the amount. So instead of $500, I'll pay you $2,500. Obviously, you'll say, fine, you talk to me whatever time you like. So in the same way, remember this, getting up in the morning, okay, getting up in the morning shouldn't be your objective. If you get up in the morning 2:30 and you're sleepy and you're drowsy and you don't feel like it, don't fucking get up in the morning, man. It's not necessary. The only reason I get up in the morning is because when I get up in the morning, it's totally quiet. There's nobody there. The shops are closed. There are no restaurants open. There are no notifications. My brain is sharp. Okay, so that's why I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to get up at 2 in the morning. Sometimes I sit, I sit the whole night. Sometimes I sit from 7 o'clock in the evening till 4 o'clock in the morning. So it depends. So the point I'm trying to tell you is don't be a slave for time. Make time your slave and make it productive. Focus on being productive and not what time do you get up. So, for example, today I got up 6. The 6 or 7, I'm not too sure. Okay. Day before yesterday, I got up 8. Before that, I got up at, I think, 2 o'clock or something. One of these days, I think I slept all the way till 11:30 in the morning. So please make sure that you get up when it's only required. Okay. And if in case I have to get up in the morning, I plan out my day in such a way that I sleep early and then I get up early. So I hope this answers your question about how do you get up, what time do you get up. You're not in the military, you're not in the army, you don't have to get up 2 o'clock every single day. And there's no guarantee that if you get up, you're going to be productive. Okay. So next point. This one, people have been asking me, why do I admire Hitler and why do I admire Trump? Okay, so many people are like, "Loy, you admire." Dilip says 6 hours of sleep. No, man. See, not necessary. Dilip, sometimes I can even say, wait, let me call my doggy. Hey, come here. Come here. My doggy. Okay, so how are you, my friend? I am fine, my friend. Okay. Hey. Okay, so like I was telling you, sometimes what I tend to do, my dogs are hyper excited. Yeah. Okay, so I was telling you, the reason why I admire Hitler and the reason I admire Donald Trump is not for the bad things that they've done. Oh, my dogs are getting hyper excited. Okay, come. See, the reason I admire them is not for the bad things that they've done. I'm not a guy who supports and endorses people killing others or harming others, hurting children, women and children. No. What I admire about Donald Trump and what do I admire about Hitler? Donald Trump is, he's a global brand. He's a businessman. He's an author. He's a television producer. He's a personality. I mean, he's so many things, so many hats. And he's just like you and me. He's a normal human being. He has achieved so much. So whether he's bad or whether he's good, he's successful. And today he occupies the most successful position in the world, the most powerful, the most envious. So given that he's effective at what he does, for me, it's all about learning the recipe. Praveen, hi Praveen, how are you doing? So for me, it is all about how did he do it? What did he do? I like to study that. And remember this, Donald Trump is an actor. Donald Trump, he just follows a script. He follows instructions. That is why if you see The Apprentice, if you see Donald Trump during the days where he was going to Muslim countries, Arabic countries, making peace, shaking hands. So Donald Trump is a smart businessman. That's what he's doing. Right now, he's acting tough. He's showing America is number one and, immigrants should be banned and, Muslims should be banned. That's all an act. He's just putting on an act. He's just following a script. He has a team of expert people who guide him what is to be said. He personally doesn't give a damn, man. He doesn't care whether people like or don't like immigrants. He's just neutral. So, imagine if I was going to be paid millions of dollars and I could be the president of a country, even I would play the same game. I would like to have a big fat paycheck and retire. Who wouldn't? I don't know about you. I would love to have $1 million US. Oriya Big Chuck. Hi, how are you? No, I can't get your name. So the point I'm trying to tell you is Donald Trump has followed a strategy, which is why he's more successful than you and me. And I admire that about him. And he's a globally recognized brand. So whether you agree with his views or don't agree with his views, I love the guy for the fact that he's successful and for the fact that, out of the 10 things, if 8 of them are bad, 2 of them are good. For me, those 2 things are what I'm interested in. And where Hitler is concerned, Hitler was a nothing. Hitler was a nobody. He rallied an entire nation of millions of people to go and kill themselves, and people were ready to listen to him. He became a strategist for a war. He became the most powerful politicians ever. Okay, his leadership skills were extraordinary. Agreed that he did a lot of bad stuff. He killed a lot of people. Okay, that I don't like. but he achieved success. In the end, he died. Okay, that's a sad thing. Okay, no, it's a good thing because obviously people were not killed, but come on, he is successful. So for me, the communication skills, the leadership skills, the strategy is what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in killing and hurting and harming people. Okay, so that's why I admire them. So it's like this. If tomorrow Jordan Belfort, he cheated so many people of millions by giving them, useless stocks. So for me, that strategy was very important, which is why I subscribed to his course and I have his, educational content. So I'm not using it to cheat anyone. I'm using it to learn. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I admire these guys for the success that they have had and for the achievements that they've shown. Okay, Pradeep, I'm not able to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm trying to get up early in the morning many years. I don't know why I can't do it. Praveen, I'll tell you a very simple thing. If you had a really hot, sexy, beautiful girl who would tell you that she likes you and you should join her for jogging at 5 in the morning, I'm pretty sure you'd get up at 4:30 in the morning. Let me give you another example. If in case you had somebody who tell you every day that you get up, okay, if you get up for 5 days in a row, I'll pay you $10,000 cash. I'm very sure you'd get up at 5 in the morning. It's just that you're not motivated enough because you don't have anything that drives you enough. That's why you don't have the interest. But if you had, let's say, for example, your father and mother are hospitalized. You need to take them to a hospital at 5 in the morning, or you have a flight to catch where you have to fly to the United States. Are you going to sleep? No, you're not going to fucking sleep. In fact, you wouldn't sleep only. So when you have something that is really of great importance, you'll get up. But if you don't have the interest, nothing in the world you do will help you get up. So I hope that makes you understand. Then finally, last if not the least, the last point that I want to share with you is the average of 5 people. If you want to know how successful you'll be in life, Dheeraj Tiwari, how are you doing? If you want to know how you'll, whether you'll succeed or whether you'll fail in life, okay? This is a very simple acid test to know whether you'll succeed or fail in life. Joel says, I have a question for you. I'm a guy not so familiar with news and trending stuff in other states and countries. So my question is it necessary to know about the stuff that is going around the world? Here's the thing, Joel. If you're working for a company, local company in a small position, you don't have to worry much. But if your clients are global, if your business is global, and you want to be an intelligent and smart person, then it is very necessary to be knowledgeable about things that are happening around the world. Let's say, for example, I subscribe to Al Jazeera on YouTube, Al Jazeera, and I subscribe to BBC World, Fox News, and Yahoo News, okay? Now, I don't actually spend a lot of time, but I spend like 15-20 minutes just going through the headlines. Now, the reason I do this is because if I were to have a conversation with someone, I have knowledge about what I should say and what I shouldn't say, okay? And like, for example, Bitcoin. Now, everyone's crazy about Bitcoin. But what I've done is I've done research both on the success of Bitcoin, the failure of Bitcoin, and I've also spoken to people who have raised initial coin offerings. I've spoken to millionaires who have made a lot of money on Bitcoin. So because of this, I have far more knowledge than the average person. So that is why it is very necessary to have a global perspective, and which is why it is important to read trending items. However, if you are, let's say, a gamer, you don't have to know everything about Donald Trump and politics. You just need to know about gaming. But if you are a guy who's into, let's say, scooters and spare parts and motorbikes, obviously you don't need to know anything about Bitcoin because you need to know more about scooters and, motorbikes. So always focus on knowing what is important for you and important for your line of work, your industry. If you're in sales, read only about sales. If you're in business, read about business. If you're into, let's say, seduction, read about seduction. Okay, I got a couple of questions here. One is from Ketan, lack of burning desire. Well, yes. Okay, Jayant says, what are the everyday habits to become successful? People keep asking me what are the daily habits. I would just tell you what you need to do is the 80-20 principle. That's like, for me, instead of focusing on, let's say, if I have 10 clients, Joel says, thank you. You're welcome, Joel. So if I have 10 clients, I ask myself, which is the one client among the 10 who pays me the highest amount of money. I focus on him first. Then I focus on the second most expensive client. I leave the rest. So the most important habit that you need to focus on is what gives you the maximum benefit for the least amount of work. So that's a very important strategy what you need to follow. And another important strategy you need to follow, it's very important to sharpen your saw. That means you need to learn, you need to study. If you do not learn and if you do not study, you do not sharpen your saw, you'll never succeed in life. And you need to have a mentor, you need to have a coach, you need to have a strategist who tells you, listen, don't read this book, read that book. Don't do this with your online profile, do that. Move in this direction, buy this, buy that. So, you need to have a coach. So if you can have a coach who is someone more successful than you, who stays close to you. Okay. I got this question also. Thank you. Thank you from Ketan. Thank you from Joel. Praveen says, thank you very much. You framed perfect examples. I won't forget them in my life. I'll increase my interest on what I'm doing to wake up early. See, Praveen, listen, one more thing. You don't have to get up early. Sleep whatever time you like. Get up whatever time you like. It's not necessary you must get up in the morning. It's not necessary you get up late. In fact, it doesn't matter what time you get up. What matters is what you do with your time. Like, for example, sometimes I'll sit at night. I'll sleep now. If I sleep now, let's say I sleep for 2-3 hours, I might get up at 6 in the evening. So 6 in the evening till 12, I'll give 100% to the task I'm doing. So that is more important than waking up on time or doing whatever on time. Remember, don't be a slave to time. Now coming to the principle that I was telling you, to know what would be your value or what would be your success rate. Try this example. Today, take a sheet of paper, write down the names of 5 of your best friends, okay? Or 5 people who you spend the maximum time with, okay? So after you've written the name of those 5 people, Jan says, thank you, you're welcome, man. After you've written down the name of the 5 of your best friends, oh, by the way, guys, listen, please do share my videos. Please do support me on Quora by liking it. Please do give me minimum 50 claps on Medium. And if you'd like to donate, don't forget, go to PayPal and pay to law@machedo.com. $1, $5, $10, whatever. And if you need my services, go to Think Personal Branding. Okay. So take a sheet of paper, write down the names of 5 of your best friends or the people you spend the maximum time with. Write down their bad habits. Okay, write down their bad habits, the biggest bad habits, whatever, 5 of them each, for each of the 5 people. Write down 5 of their plus points for each of the 5 people. Write down their average income for each of the 5 people. Okay. Now, after you've written down the 5 minus points, look at all of them. So you have 25 minus points or drawbacks. Those 25 drawbacks will become your drawbacks. Those 25 plus points will become your plus points. And those, that income that you're talking about, all the 5 people's income, that will be the average of your income. The reason I share this with you is because I discovered if you surround yourself with great people, you will be great. If you surround yourself with people who smoke and drink, you'll also smoke and drink. If you surround yourself with people who are losers, you'll also be a loser. If you surround yourself with people who are studious and study hard, you'll also study hard. So if you surround yourself with bodybuilders, you'll want to be a bodybuilder. If you surround yourself with people who do MMA, you'll be an MMA mixed martial artist. So the thumb rule is, whatever you want to be in life, whatever you want to be, make sure that you surround yourself with those kind of people, and the average of those 5 people will be the average of what you'll end up being in life. So guys, this is my session with all of you. I finish. Bobo, come here. Come here. So this is my session with all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, okay, do let me know. My doggy is barking. Somebody has come. So if you have any questions, let me know. So, but what will happen if you live without friends? I don't live without. I live without any friends. Can you see me having friends? I don't have any friends. I have only the people who I need. So that is my family. I have my wife. I have Off, who's my friend. She is nearby. A friend in the sense we just meet whenever it's required. So I don't keep friends. I'm pretty okay. If you have all the money in the world, you have all the power and success in the world, you don't need any friends, my dear friend. You just need family.
And remember this, Joel, if you don't have any money, nobody wants to be your friend. If you're useless, nobody wants to be your friend. People only want to be your friend when you're rich, when you're successful, when you're sexy, when you have a pair of boobs, when you have a slim, others, nobody wants to be your friend. So keep this much in mind. Today, everyone wants to be my friend because I'm successful, because I'm an expert in my field of work. I'm an expert at what I do. If I was paralyzed, if I was in the hospital, nobody would be bothered. You think if I was in the hospital, just like this, if I was just lying in the hospital, you think anyone would be bothered about me? Hey, doggy, come here. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is people only want to be your friend when you're of some use to them. If you're no use to them, nobody wants to be your friend. So keep that in mind. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share this session with all of you. Please do give me a support on Quora. Please do. It just takes you a second to like my answers, like all of them, share them. If you have any questions, send me on Quora. On Medium, give me 50 claps per answer because I work hard for you guys. Share my content. I'll really appreciate. Support me, then I'll feel like supporting you. And if you want to give me $1, even $1, go to PayPal and send it to lloyd@lloydmachedo.com. And if you need my professional services, think personal branding. So I hope you enjoyed this educational session on Facebook Live. Let me see how I feel. If I feel like giving you an educational session in the evening, I'll do that. Until then, this is Lloyd Machedo saying goodbye for now. Take care. Bye, guys.